so scared we are gonna have issues like we did last night? Hello, hello, welcome to Insomni-Attack, the Midnight Channel Edition. Yeah, I know, right? My character is so, like, in sync with me. Moving the fridge. So we just came back from a particularly exhausting trip through TV. Let's also work outside. Once you have a job, you'll be able to leave home and access the shopping district. Put dates on it, make sure you plan use of time. Okay. Oh man. But we've done some pretty hard work in TV. You know, just moved in. I really haven't examined my room, have I? I know I checked out the shelf earlier. Here's the TV. And whatever could this be? Maybe in another update. Alright. Let's take a nap. Like in a good way or a bad way? Maybe it was a good way. Or maybe I'm just dreaming about how Yosuke feels at the time.
Hello.
Ah, hello, Margaret.
I realize this is sudden, but I'm Margaret. We met at the Velvet Room the other day. There is one important point I forgot to warn you about, so I thought it best to contact you immediately. Going to save your friends is a selfless and noble deed. By all means, we encourage and support you in regards to this matter. But to proceed too hastily in that quest will mean facing one battle after the next. Though you may be pressed for time, devoting yourself to battles will not quench your heart's yearnings. The bonds created through social links are another important means of strengthening the powers of your persona. Do not hasten heedlessly through your days. And remember the importance of moving at a sustainable pace. Please remember that. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
After yesterday, and trying to run through the dungeon in one single go, maybe she's got a point. After all, that is why we're doing the New Game Plus run, so this way we can quench my heart's yearnings. And maybe your heart's yearnings too, chat. This way we can get to see everything and everyone in this town. Said I remember her advice. At the moment, I think I want to finish that dungeon. Mikiko's right there behind that door. First, like handy dandy cheers. Also took it upon myself to look up what equipment I should have by the end of each dungeon run, so that I don't over-prepare, or rather, I shouldn't be buying stuff that I shouldn't have yet. So, without further ado, just got through Yukiko's dungeon, and we're gonna just roll right to the end of it. So I should be able to have. At that point, I should have one of these. I should have one of these. Let's see. And build one of these. Then, armor-wise, I could have been able to build this. Cheese, okay. Is in girl section. Is that it? Okay, cool. So I think we're good to go. Thanks, Mr. Daidara. Oh, so he actually custom builds them for the kids. I mean us. Aha. I'm a kid now. I'm also a squid now. I'm a kid, I'm a squid, I'm a squid now. Wait, hold on, wrong game. Let me not get too ahead of myself there. Okay, so... Now, the charm robe should... Okay, so yeah. Oh, can we do it this way? Which way? So charm robe is a female armor. So I'm gonna put that there. What are our stats? So I'm slightly behind Yosuke in terms of I really want the defensive boost, but the evasion thing is pretty handy, so I might not equip this just yet. Huh. You know what? That's okay, I said it. 1 second. What are we doing in terms of stats? Yeah, I'm behind. Okay. So I'm technically behind, so I'll give myself happy and Yosuke can get this back. Or does it look like I have more? Oh, because I have the chainmail thing on. Oh, thank you, Mr. Hadara. Okay, so everyone's all set. Let's go charm. Should I harder? In case things go wrong. Don't want to mess with that. Alright, let's go. Let's go save Yukiko.
Okay, is everyone here?
All right, let's brace ourselves.
Oh no, we're not gonna do that? Oh yeah, I should. Oh well. If we wipe. Alright, Teddy. Take us to Yukiko. so handily enough, I'll be able to start from the floor I left off on when I return. Alright. Let's do this.
Yukiko!
I knew it. There's two of her.
Oh? Ooh, what's this? 3 princes are here to see me. My. Are you the surprise guests who came in late? Oh, I wish I'd gotten a better look at you. My, it's getting crowded here. Why don't you and I go somewhere else? A land far, far away where no one knows me. If you're my prince, you'd take me there, won't you? Come on, pretty please?
Oh, is this scoring a hot stud?
Teddy.
3 princes? Wait, does that include me too?
Duh. The third one's gotta be me.
Teddy.
I seriously doubt that.
Chie. Yes, she's my prince.
Say what?
She always leads the way. She is a strong prince. Or at least she was.
Was?
When it comes down to it, Chie's just not good enough. She can't take me away from here. She can't save me.
Yukiko! Stop.
Historic inn, manager training. I'm sick of all these things chaining me down. I never asked to be born here. Everything's decided for me, from how I live to where I die. I'm so sick of it. To hell with it all.
That's not true.
I just want to go somewhere far away. Anywhere but here. Someone please take me away. I can't leave here on my own. I'm completely useless.
Stop. Please stop.
I have no hope if I stay, and no courage to leave. So I sit on my ass, hoping that someday my prince will come. I don't care where we go. Anywhere's fine. As long as it's not here, I don't give a damn. Historical tradition, pride of the town, what a bunch of bullshit.
How dare you?
That's how I really feel. Isn't that right, me?
No.
Stop! Don't say it!
No! You're not me!
And she said it.
This feels wonderful. It's building. More and more. If this keeps up, I'll...
Things are getting kind of awkward. Real fast. What on earth?
Yukiko!
We have to stop it. That girl's in danger.
You said it.
We know!
It's all right, Yukiko. Just hang in there. We'll save you!
I am a shadow, the true self. Now, my prince, why don't we dance and make merry together?
Hang in there, Yukiko! I'm right here for you!
Oh, really? Then I'll make sure to give you plenty to deal with.
Okay, how are we gonna lead this off? Let's see you handle this.
Throw down!
Let's go, Tomoe!
Nice one, Chie.
Here's our chance! Let's go!
Let's do it!
Do it!
Let's see. Chie's got the weakness. Hit him hard, Chie!
Counting on you!
Come on! Take this! Here's our chance! Let's do it!
Oh, he's got smashed!
What? Are you trying to make me mad?
No, I'm trying to make you dead. Alright. You can't use ice. Let's see how you like.
Persona! Counting on you! Persona!
Come on! Persona!
Throw down!
So keep it physical.
Come on! Persona!
We're not done yet. Show me this strength of yours. Come, my prince.
Who the heck? She brought a friend? Alright. So, come on, guys, let's take him down!
Throw down! Persona!
Come on! Take this!
What the heck? Alright, since she can't get knocked down right now.
Persona! Throw down!
Come on! Take this!
Yusuke's scared!
Come on, man, get a grip. We're winning here. Alright. You want to see that strength? Let's show her that strength.
Come on!
Be gone!
Nice. My turn.
Persona!
Yusuke's scared!
Alright. Let's see. Anything? Sorry, dude, you're gonna have to tough it out. Okay, so Taru. And her. Now we gotta just focus on taking these two out. Okay.
Persona!
Got this.
Throw
Way to
down!
go, Yosuke!
Persona!
Crap!
Chie!
My prince. My dear prince. Why? Why won't he come?
No one's coming! Now's your chance to attack!
Persona! Counting on you! Persona!
Oh, I've had it with you! Come on! Take this!
on you!
Come on! Take this! Looks like I had the wrong idea. You're no princes! Die, you worthless commoners!
Did she just grow an accent? Jeez. Even in the TV world,
Persona!
I'm already making fun of poor Yosuke.
Counting on you!
Ah, he fought through the fear. Good job, Yosuke!
Here's our chance!
Let's do it! Oh wow, he's not in the all-out attack?
Be gone!
Yosuke's in danger! He needs help!
Pixie!
Yosuke
Hang on there,
barely
buddy.
has any health!
I got you!
Thanks! Persona!
Come on!
Aha! Is this our chance? Gotcha!
Let's do it, everyone! Kusanagi!
Persona! Throw down!
Come on!
It's cornered!
Take
You're
it!
nearly there! Yosuke's scared!
Persona!
Come on! Persona!
Whoa!
Chie-chan's in danger! Heal her!
That's not how it's supposed to work. You have to escort me.
Oh, I'll escort you, alright. I'll escort you straight to hell! In one more turn!
Persona!
I let my guard down.
Take this!
Let's try this again.
Counting on you! Persona!
Thanks a million!
Get him, Chie!
Aha! Is this our chance? Okay!
Let's get him, guys! Let's get him, Chie! Now we both leveled up. Alright.
Yukiko! Yukiko, are you hurt?
No, I'm not.
We understand. You're not the only one like that, Yukiko-san. Everyone has something they can't show to other people, or don't want to admit to themselves.
Yukiko, I'm sorry. I was so self-centered that I never understood what you were going through. I'm your friend, and I'm so sorry.
Chie.
I was always jealous of you, Yukiko. You had everything that I didn't. That jealousy was like a wall, and I was so lonely. I wanted you to need me, but it was me who needed you. I can't do anything right on my own. I've caused so much trouble for Yosuke and the others. If you weren't by my side, I wouldn't know what to do.
Chie. I never saw the real you either. I was too busy trying to find an easy way out. I want to run away. I want someone to save me. You're right. Those feelings are part of me too. I understand now. You're me.
Yukiko!
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm just a little tired. You all came to rescue me.
Mm-hmm.
Of course!
Thank you.
Don't even mention it. I'm just so glad you're safe.
Right on.
Yep.
So, who threw you in here?
Huh? Who are you? Rather, what are you?
I'm Teddy. So who threw you in?
I don't know. I think someone called my name. But my memory's a blur. I can't remember who it was. I'm sorry, Teddy?
No new clues.
Not necessarily. Now we know for sure that someone threw Yukiko-san in here.
Then it really isn't you guys.
Wait. You still suspected us?
No. Absolutely not.
You're one lying sack of honey.
Anyways, let's hurry back home. Yukiko looks exhausted.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Teddy.
Wait, you're leaving me here?
Leaving you? What are you talking about? You live here.
Well, yeah, but...
I'm sorry, Teddy. I promise to come again. So be a good boy and wait here until then.
My, it's getting crowded here. Why don't you and I go somewhere else? Come on, pretty please.
Ah, you're giving me the creeps. That's it, you're stuck here for the rest of your life.
Yukiko, are you alright? You're not hurt anywhere, are you?
No, I'm just a little tired.
So, do you remember anything?
I'm sorry, but I don't remember anything.
Well, no worries. You're safe, and that's more than enough.
But there's no mistake that Yukiko-san was, attacked the same way as the last two victims. And I think the one we saw on the Midnight Channel wasn't the real Yukiko-san, but her shadow.
Huh, that's an interesting point.
Maybe the things Yukiko-san was suppressing in this world took form in the TV.
Maybe that's why we couldn't reach out and touch Saki-san.
You know, Teddy was saying something like that.
It's no use. I'm just going round and round in circles. What kind of person could be doing this?
Yeah, it's seriously messed up. But for now, let's just call it a day.
Yeah, we can go over it some other day. Yukiko really needs to get some rest. I'll take her home.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Yukiko-san must be exhausted. We'll talk about all this some more once she gets her strength back.
Ah, that's a load off. And now I can go quench my heart's yearnings by doing other school stuff. But this doesn't make any sense. So people's shadows show up on TV. So it's not as simple as just reaching in and grabbing at them.
He's home!
Hey, it's Uncle Dojima.
Hello?
It's the other guy, too.
Hi there.
We got off work at the same time, so I'm giving him a ride back to his place. I thought we might as well swing by.
Nice to meet you. I'm Adachi, the guy who's been your dad's slave since spring.
I can still work you harder, you know.
A good one, sir. Oh, I almost forgot. You're friends with Yukiko Amagi, right? They found her safe and sound. Tell all your friends at school.
That's a relief. Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah, for us on the force, too.
I totally didn't remember that was a script option, by the way. Score 1 for improv, huh?
But this doesn't mean the case is closed, though. We were just questioning Miss Amagi, but she says she doesn't remember anything that happened while she was missing. And we can't figure out her whereabouts during the missing period either. It's like she really disappeared.
You don't say.
It's all pretty fishy if you ask me. Like there's something else going on. Ow!
Ah, that looked like that hurt.
Stop blabbering, dumbass.
Sorry.
Ignore him. He's just spouting some wild fantasy.
Cannon will do, Monk. Though I gotta ask. Yep. I'll forget it then.
Yeah, don't give it a second thought. Sheesh. He's a real pain sometimes.
I'm hungry.
You're right. My stomach's growling too.
So you do have a softer side around Nanako-chan, sir.
Shut up and sit down. And wash those hands first. I should do the same.
Wait, he's gonna eat dinner with us? Okay. Oh! Thank you, game. You're so kind. Yes, please. I don't know what I'd do if I had to go rerun that stuff again. Lonely, huh?
Morning!
Oh, hey, Chie. Oh, cool. Yeah, really, what a relief. Everyone's lonely, huh? Oh, hey.
What's up?
Hey, Yosuke-kun. Sounds like a good idea. Ah. He's got someone on his hand. The wind-up bird chronicle? Is it 7? Ah! Sorry, dude. I guess I'm dying later. Well, actually, where is Yosuke? catch up on my reading too, huh?
Yo! All right!
I've never had a relatable hockey puck before. When she said dog person, I didn't think she was like that dog-like. Jeez. Must be tough, huh? Huh. Whoa. You got a new skill. I'm sorry. Social rank increases as you spend time with. Well, that much I've got. But the experience points is gained when choosing yourself. Ah, so if I become buddy-buddy with Yosuke, I can create stronger magician persona. Social links can lead to new social links. Ah, like a network, huh? Okay. Yeah, it's the best hockey puck I've ever had.
Okay, let's head home.
Good stuff. Even if it was on my dime for being wrong in
Welcome
class.
home.
Oh, hey Nanako. Doshima's son. I mean, Uncle Doshima's got dogs, so. As tempting as that is. Huh? Bookstore, huh? I do remember seeing that on the first day here. It's the one next to the gas station, right? Oh. Was as good as those hockey pucks were. Okay. Uncle Dojima isn't home, but I don't want to leave Nanako alone. Oh, I guess I'll just hang out upstairs. Ah. I can't believe I got that question wrong. Poor Yosuke. Let's see. Study desk. Is there an option to use? Ah, there we go. If I've got a book. I don't think I've got one on me. Except for these on my shelf, but who wants to read those again? I guess I'll just hang out and study. Make sure Nanako's okay. So there's 3 chapters in that chronicle, the wind-up bird doll thing, huh? So educational. Okay, I did hear about those guys wanting to find people for the club, so maybe we can check that out. someone came up to you during lunchtime, I think you have to commit to hanging out with them. Dude, do I even want to know? Is it one of those things? Ah, why would we just leave that hanging out in the background? No wonder this game has such a high rating. Yikes! Oh, you can even eat it. That is so gnarly. I wouldn't want anyone to open their mouth if they like put that in their face anyway either. Yikes! Ugh. 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 I think I'm coming down with a status ailment myself. Oh, faculty room. Right. So it's in the other building actually. Classroom building first floor. Faculty office I think is over here, right? Nurse's office? Nurse's office. I wonder if more nurses. The Everest of Yasogami. I gotta talk to this guy. Well, he's gonna answer. Might as well ask him. So you leave the office, make a left, go down the exit in the hall. Tuesday, oh, today's a club day, huh? What's with your focus on meeting girls? Is that like, are you projecting on me or something? This is the most passive-aggressive yet encouraging thing I've ever written. Alright, yeah, thanks for your help, I guess. I can't stand him. So hang a left and go toward the fields. You look interesting. That's a lot of lane. He's taking care of his grandma, huh? He kind of reminds me of someone. Like a guy they called the rumor monger. As you form bonds by becoming involved with others, your own social links will gradually develop. The power of these social links is what will determine your persona's abilities. Clubs, huh? Hey, it's Mr. Kondo. I think I remember that kid from outside school earlier. That's the guy that was running around in his jersey earlier, huh? He seems kind of spirited. I kind of want to hang out with the jersey guy. I'm flattered, but I'm not that good. Whoa, hold the phone. I'm not that good. No, I don't. Yeesh. Well, it's nice to meet you guys. Tuesdays and Thursdays, huh?
Hey, man. I'm Daisuke Nagase.
Yo, Daisuke, you waiting for a special invitation?
What?
Koichijo.
Only a little. Hold up. I'm getting that warm and mushy tingly feeling again. Is it like the unspoken persona rule that the strength club kids are always the sport club people? Okay.
All right, let's go home.
What have I gotten myself into?
Welcome home!
Hey, Nanako. I should have stuck with the Ketsu High Dodgeball Club. So what's on the menu today, Nanako?
Well,
She's watching the quiz show. Anything cool? Let's see. What else on the page? Oh, answers that question. Yeah, I don't want to leave her alone. What a day. Well, not much else to do. So I guess might as well be kind of productive. Let's study hard to not embarrass Yosuke in class again. Yikes, what a relationship those two must have.
What's up?
Oh, hey. Yeah, can't blame him. Maybe let's wait for Yukiko to recover. And we'll see how she... maybe she'll provide some insight. I'm a stumble mouth. Oh, man.
What's up?
If I remember correctly, yeah, so in vanilla, it actually brings you to a prompt that says yes or no. And I think if you say no, you can't hang out with them for the rest of the day. Is that how it worked? In any case, where is Hanamura? I know those guys. It's not a practice day, so... I wonder if we can those types. Ah. Hello, headphones.
Yo!
Oop. Sorry for cutting you off, dude. No, my bad. Whoa, what's this? Hello. I don't know. You know, you are looking hairy. If that's the case, why not just walk him? Poor guy. Right. Oh, hey, follow-up attack? Interesting. But what? Hang on a second. Wait, we're going back
Alright,
already?
let's go.
Oh, I wanted to go check out the movie theater, man.
Welcome home.
What's up, Nanako?
Well,
Quiz show. Got it. Up in the fridge. Nothing over here. Oh, nothing fun's happening so far, so let's keep studying. Apparently the past tense conjugation in some areas of the world for certain words is like a T conjugation. So some people use the past tense, for example, learned. And then some people also use the past tense, ta. So learnt. What is the dictionary definition of xanthipy? I highly doubt that's going to come up in this game at all. Part-time job listings on the town bulletin board, huh? Oh, you got clapback. Ah, allowance, huh? Is she the one they're talking about? Hey, Miss Software! Any discovery into correct Huh. Kind of like the retro gaming craze? Whoa, really? kind of curious. Let's go investigate. Oh yeah, Naruto did mention something about this bookstore having weird books, huh? Again, be amazing and con. Let's see, I'll take one of these. This sounds good. And even though stats are max, we can go resolve this. He's constantly looking at my desk sometimes. Let's see, bulletin board. Cash machine's working now? Oops. Fuck. Dizzy it down. Oh. Never hurts to have an extra, you know? Maybe I'll pick 3 of these. Yeah, why not? 3 of these. Oh wait, you know what? I should have talked to the store lady. I could learn something. One sec. Nuts. I wouldn't say it's that sloppy, it's kind of charming. It actually kind of reminds me of something from the city. Something about a drugstore, and I think his thing was like a frog too. Tony or something like that? Hello. Yeah. Grass is always greener on the other side, kid. Take a normal hockey puck, I guess. Potatoes does sound good. Okay, so let me go see that thingy. Settle job posters. Hey, translator. Fridays and Saturdays when it's not late. Let's see. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I think is the other one. Take the bus in the shopping district on the hill overlooking town. Mondays, Fridays. We're good for now. Well, those guys are kind of mean. Daisuke and Ko are nice, but I think they won't mind if I miss a day of practice, right? Let's check this out, shall we? Is it because of the hair? Usually because of the hair.
Yukun.
Wait a second. These are the two that I saw earlier?
Thanks for taking care of him.
He wasn't in any trouble. It's one of those stories, huh? Oh, hey, that's gonna be handy. Place the money I just spent.
Welcome home!
Hey, Nanako. How's it hanging? I'd say enjoy your childhood there, kiddo. You're gonna come to miss the times when you can just watch Ultraman and Kinnikuman. Kinnikuman? Kinnikuman. Go fight. Let's see. Get Kenkeshi from the Gacha capsule machine. Kinnikuman. Reading books. Okay, let's see. I think this was also changed for Golden. I feel like it's easier. I feel like Golden changed a lot to make things easier. What should we read? I do want to check this out though. So what's this about? All men have the great spirit of masculinity within themselves. Human spirit of manhood transcends space and time, and the people of all cultures and genders feel its call. Is this a guide to be a bancho? The power of sheer badassitude. Ha ha.
Okay.
So we're gonna hang out with Ko and Daisuke. Why is he wearing his jersey even here? Is he one of those types? You know, I gotta admit, there's parts of me that does miss the city, but sometimes there's something nice about the wide open air and stuff. But Inaba, there's just something about it. Yosuke's attraction. That's funny. Oh. Yosuke's the main attraction of Inaba and Junas. He's their mascot character.
Welcome home!
Hey, Nanako. What's on the menu for today?
Well...
She really likes these quiz shows. Tanriki man, go far. Okay, so... nothing doing, so... let's go read some bookage. How to be a bancho, part 2. Step 1, stare down. Step 2, talk smack. Step 3, beat down. Alright, I finished the book. That was a really short read. Culture clubs accepting new applicants starting today, huh? Yeesh, harsh. Poor girl. One time, I like totally forgot my track uniform. So I had to actually like run all the way home and get it before I could participate in the meet. Oh, dude, it was so embarrassing and exhausting. Speaking of running. Oh, that's me. 8 more muscle to get through some exercise. I want to say it's overgrowth. Overcompensation. Just a couple days after doing more muscle centers. If only. Because I do know, the muscle tears and it rebuilds itself. If you're constantly tearing your muscles, then it's going to be harder to grow. Oh, that's today. Well, let's see what's up with these cultural clubs. I think they're in the first floor, maybe? Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Let's see. As the muscle tears down and then rebuilds again, so I think that's the actual process of muscle building. If you keep tearing your muscles, then there's not going to be much left. Well, in any case, it's called overcompensation. We're gonna do it. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Okay, so I think it's this one. I like the music. Forgot her bag earlier? Where's the other club? Sewing room, sewing, home pack, science lab. Mysterious voice, huh? The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue. I think I was introduced to that in exercise at one point. I also know the red leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Maybe I'm gonna join the drama club because I'm really bad at this. Let's move it over. Let's join the drama club because apparently my performance skills are kind of butt. The sixth, I failed it. I failed it from the get-go. The sixth bleh. The 66. The sixth sixth sheep sick. So the sixth sheep sick. Poor sheep. Poor sheep. That's not magnifique. Oop, I've been spotted.
Miyazawa.
She sounds like she could have a voice in anime.
Huh?
The 6 sheets, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Ooh, there's a lot of overlap with Ko and Daisuke. Eesh. Voice lessons? Okay.
Huh? What the?
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like I've used that line before on people too. Hold on a second, I'm feeling mushy and tingly inside. Well, while this thing is playing out, for those of you pursuing an actual vocal craft or trade, what she says here is actually super important. Always make sure that you're working from your diaphragm. Oh, dude, yes, they're so cool. But yeah, diaphragmatic speaking and stuff does help like a lot with a lot of things. With like projection and stuff, especially.
Welcome home.
She did, Nanako, you see. Brain soon, huh? Hey Nanako, you mind if I borrow the remote real quick? If we didn't save Yukiko, this might have been the last week to do it. Or maybe not, hang on a second. Is there one? Maybe not, because it doesn't look foggy. That Saturday, Sunday looks kind of clear. Okay. Let's keep it up. Let's change it up. Let's make some lunch. Ginger pork. Okay. Let's see. How should we prepare the pork meat? Blanch it, huh? Wow, my character's advanced. Let's score it. Whoa, really? Jeez. These people, man. Easy to talk about them when they're not involved with them, huh? The face! Oh yeah, I forgot to check that. Maybe after school. It's Tuesday, so it's a gym club. It's a sport club practice day. worst subject. Let's try betrothed numbers. I'm so sorry. Wait, doesn't marriage and betrothed mean the same thing? So there's numbers that can be friends, and oh, this is so confusing. Sorry, GA. Let's go, since I got her in trouble, let's go, invite her to lunch. Hopefully this pork thing will cheer her up.
Delicious!
You're welcome, GA. Come to think of it, I've seen everyone else running around school. Where's GA? Oh, you can go up to the roof too. Oh hey, there she is. I know that feeling. Okay, there you are.
Yo!
Sorry about earlier, GA.
Yeah, let's go!
Where are we going? What? She what? Put a hole in the shoji, seriously? Right, training time.
Yeah!
Oh, I'm cool with it.
All right! All right!
And to think a relationship can bloom from getting a question wrong in class. Is this what they call the rose-tinted campus life? Oh, hello. Whoa, Rebellion. If I'm not mistaken, is that the one that lets you up your critical hit rate? Jeez, like a Machop? I can't see that now. Wait, frog leaps? Hold on.
Laters!
Effort, what?
Welcome home!
Hey, Nanako. Yes, it is. Okay, hang on a second. I'm picking up a lot of these ever since we got back from the castle. Okay. Oogadook. So there's Yosuke and Chie. These guys practice Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. This club practice Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And then my job was, I think, was it Monday in the weekends? No, or was it Friday? Monday, Friday, Saturday? If you need anything, Nanako, I'm gonna be up here, and I guess we'll just continue reading. How to fish. Not lose heart after hours of waiting for a bite. Willpower is very important for a fisherman. Sounds like RPGs in general. Never lose heart, even if the grind is just frustrating. Ugh, the rain. Today's Wednesday. Huh? What's this? Hmm? Uh-huh. Sure you are. Oh! Hello, there's quests in this game. Icon over their heads. Its color will change once you accept the request. Seek out this icon. Okay. Third floor wing. Whoa. A key? Okay. Bring it on. Reminds me of Mega Man Battle Network. Who called quiz? Who called quiz? 2 distinct categories. At the end, you gotta drop the last item to the proper category. Red is group A, gray is group B. Red, white, gray, orange. Red, white, green, gray, orange, pink. Red, orange, green. Red, orange, green, gray, white, pink. Red, orange, green. Red, orange, and green, gray, white, pink. Red, orange, green, gray, white, pink. Gray, orange, green, gray, white, pink. It's Group A. The flag colors. Thank you, Sheldon Cooper's Fun with Flags. I was wondering why that group sounded familiar. I totally didn't guess at all. Totally. I can use these in the dungeons. All right. Let's see. Anyone else? Okay, let's go to the rooftop. Although I doubt Sadonaka's gonna be here. Yeah, can't blame her. Let's go to the practice building. Let's go see if anyone else has any quests to do. The scary bathroom with the fun stains. Let's see, anyone here? For quests? Quest purposes? No. Okay, so I guess this doesn't have it. Hello. Oh, plastic models? They're cool. Actually, I have a couple that I want to build. You know, Kotobukiya has like a bunch of Mega Man ones. Oh, dude. And they cover a lot of different designs from the armor. I mean, different armor designs from the series. I really, 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 really ought to build them because I actually have them just lying in my room, unbuilt and stuff. Someone I like to see on TV? Well, kinda. She's a first year, huh? Oh, not just yet. I want to see... I guess you can't check the lockers? Alright. I know I said it out loud earlier, and it's like kind of stuck in my head, but are Yosuke and Chie just not available? Oh, here we go. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. And the job is... Man, rainy days are kind of hard. Okay, let's see... Central Shopping District. No one else around. Caught up on the bookstore. May 6th. Oh, that's not too far away, is it? Let's see... Ah, I have less competition, so... Let's go check out the Super Hockey Pucks. They're so cheap! Secret ingredients. Let's go invest in the Super Hockey Puck! Oh, dude, I'm getting so hungry just thinking about it. Okay, so... Super Coquettes, Super Coquettes, Super Coquette. Okay, that's item type. So you can get 5 during a rainy day. 50... That's it? Only 50? Aw, they hyped it up. Well, I guess it's a good chunk of HP for, like, you know, right now. That's what I get for being greedy. Oh yeah. It's a rainy day, so maybe we might find it. Kamishi Liquors. Second made. Let's see. Bike shop. Big Stone is what it says. Electronic store. Closed store. Jeez. Oh, a barber. Nishino barber? Oh. Yeah, they weren't kidding. This place is really falling on some pretty hard times. Gosh. Yosuke really must have it rough, huh? Tatsuhime Shrine. So they said there's something here. Yashiro? Now what did that guy say? Something about... He said something about... Playground for the kids. Nighttime, huh? Capsule machine. Maruku Tofu. Yomenaida bookstore. You know what? You think we can do it today? Margaret's request. Linked? I can get a social link with the pretty blonde lady? Blonde? Is that blonde?
Huh?
Heaven knows. Well, if Margaret's the one asking, I guess. Personality's not the best, but...
Let's go.
No one's available, so we may as well try. Whoa! The weather just magically changed. Nostalgia? It's a chunk of meat on a stick.
Hey. It's difficult to say. Huh?
I guess.
What's up?
Where were you? We could have been ranking up our social link, you dip. Oh, she's, she's my little sister.
Huh?
From far away. I've never introduced you guys to her yet, because she only became relevant now. Wait, what? She does? I mean, yeah.
What is this?
Of course she does. Oh yeah, what is your name? Marie, huh? Yosuke. Uncle Yosuke. So gracious. Can I have one too? Yeah. Uncle Yosuke! You're so kind. Thank you for feeding me.
Hey.
Yeah, it's short for steak.
Steak?
Whoa!
That he is. Yosuke's a barrel of laughs. He's also the mascot character of Juness. I guess it does, doesn't it? I'm having a surprisingly fun time, despite her personality being a little bit off.
Oh.
Oh,
I said no.
I don't know, man. You got that flow. And we're back to this. Sure. I'll show you around. Hold up a second. I've got that mushy, untingly feeling yet again. Did I just start a social link with Marie? Whoa, her card's different. And she's not even a robot.
See ya.
That was a surprisingly productive day. I take it back. Maybe she's kind of interesting after all.
Welcome home.
Hi, Nanako. Okay. That was insightful. Huh? For science! Hold up. Hold on. Wait a sec. Oh, dude, I didn't save. Am I gonna die? It's a good thing that cleared up overnight. I don't know what I'd do if I couldn't go to school because I ate some expired miso. That'd be embarrassing.
Yo!
Oh, hey! It's thanks to you, Chie. Animal thingy indeed. Teddy is quite the enigma, isn't he?
Hey!
Yep, sure.
Okay.
Oh, hello, Norm. Yumi's from the drama club. She taught me how to pronounce things diaphragmatically. What crazes me is not the light of the moon, nor the golden sea, but merely the trickle of your tears.
All right, let's go for it.
What crazes me is not the light of the moon. Okay, really quick. So, yeah, Norm, she's the alternate option for your culture club choices. So, you probably just jumped in, right? So, what happened earlier is I joined two sets of clubs. There's the sporting club, and I believe soccer belongs to Daisuke, and basketball belongs to Ko. And likewise, there is the music and drama clubs, I believe. And the drama club in the meeting room, I believe, on the first floor of the practice building, meets here. I think you end up hanging out with someone else in the music club, which is most likely what you possibly did. Yeah, this is a conversation that just happened as I was walking to school, and some girl was running around and she forgot her bag and stuff. Norm, did you not get 100% and get all the social links? You can level up personas, dude. Quench your heart's thirsts and stuff. Ugh, so cheesy. This dude lays it on so thick. Whoa. I was right. She definitely could do some anime. Whoa, she slipped into it. She's a little confrontational, though. Ooh. Ooh, she's coming at the neck. Hang on, wait, what? I have to be her husband? We're playing house? Alright. Bring it on. I'll give it my all.
Okay.
You sound like me. Years ago. Oh, this girl's a mood. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, right. Mute that, darling. Is that so, Norm? If that's the case, if you were my husband, would you be doing the dishes or cooking dinner? Norm! Don't make me swoon, I'm live! Whoa, wait, hold on a second. Between you and Yumi, I don't know what's going on right here.
Hey! Welcome home!
Hey, Yananako. So for context, Norm claims that he'd be the best husband at playing house because he's a man of many talents. Thank you for that, Norm. You're making this session very interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm like between Norm and Yumi, I'm just like so I'm so thrown right now. What was I doing? I think we're gonna go check the fridge, because I clearly haven't learned my lesson from last time. Anything fun? Oh, thank God. After the miso thing, I don't think I could deal with another case of food poisoning. Okay, so since that's done, let's see. Let's go read some more about fishing. Okay, I think I might just skip through the text if they're not going to say anything new. Okay, the 29th. I believe this is a... Oh, Showa Day. Also, shout out to my Sib. This happens to be her birthday. What a special day. Coincidentally, Yukiko's also one of her favorite characters, too. I know it says fish. So Norm goes, it wouldn't be an RPG without fishing. And you know, the funny thing is, that book, it may talk about fishing, but it also kind of sounds like they're talking about, like, the grind in RPGs in general. Battle chip grind. Random number Jesus. Thank you, Nanako. We'll do just that. I mean, we could also stay home and read the rest of those books. What should we do? What should we do? Oh! Norm just pointed out she's watching Power Rangers. Good eye! She's watching probably Featherman or something. Hang on a second. Phoenix Ranger Featherman! It's feather time! Truth be told, it's the same thing. Power Rangers essentially uses footage from the Sentai show. Yes, for the most part. I believe what the difference is the live action parts with the characters outside of costume are different, but some of the footage for the suits is reused from the Japanese version. Hang on a second. We're gonna save real quick, actually. So in the event that nothing fun is happening outside, plus it's been up forever since I've saved. Let's see. But yeah, the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, if I'm not mistaken, used footage from the Super Sentai series. It was like, I think, running at the time, or like close to the time. And they filmed new out-of-suit sequences and basically rewrote it into a different show. Which is why Pink has a skirt, and yet Yellow is played by a female character but doesn't have a skirt, because Yellow was originally a dude in the Super Sentai equivalent. If that makes sense. In Persona proper, there's a series called Featherman, I believe, which is Super Sentai-esque. I want to say it comes up in Persona 4. I know it comes up in 3. And if you've ever played the sequel, quote-unquote sequel, Persona 4 Ultimate in Mayonaka Arena, or Ultimax I think it's called overseas, Yukari Takeba from Persona 3 is an actor on that show. Yeah, Super Sentai's been running forever, and I believe Super Sentai and Kamen Rider are the brainchild of the same guy, Ishinomori. And if you've ever read those Nintendo Power comics, he's also the guy that did the Link to the Past Zelda comic for Nintendo Power in the States, or wherever else Nintendo Power was released. He's also the guy who did Cyborg 009, so he's got a lot of fun stuff under his belt. So that's 009, Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and that Zelda comic. He's a very, very cool guy. Okay, so there's that. There's no new books. Oh yeah, that's right, they come out in May. Yes, Cyborg 009. Hold on a second, I can go invest in more super hockey pucks. Hold on one sec. And they're kind of cheap, so stock up to... Oh, Gona Guy's kind of cool too. Yes, Devilman is a classic. Wait. Okay, so we bought all those. So let's go here. Shout out to the Filipino viewers in chat who were super into Mazinger. I know my uncle was. Mazinger Z! Voltes V! Ghost Fighter! Okay. There is nothing interesting happening in town. I might just reload. Oh, wait. Hang on. I may not reload. I just remembered today's Friday. And Friday means I can go hang out Oh my gosh, I gotta walk all the way to the end of the shopping district. Let's see. Oh, when it's not raining. Oh, dude. Okay. There's nothing fun happening here, so you know what? I didn't expect there to be nothing going on. Unless, hold on, we have one last chance. Is Hanamura available? Is he here? Let's see here. Hang on 1 second, I gotta stretch. I've been sitting in the same position for a while now. Okay, so, yeah, Hanamura's not here, so... Real quick, we're gonna... go spend this day a little more productively, since no one's outside. It's kind of a drag that you kind of, like, can't do anything, or rather, time advances while you're, outside, so... Let's go finish this book. Since nothing's going on and I've already rescued Yukiko. Let's see... Yeah, easier said than done, dude. And Norm, to answer your question, you're gonna find out, I guess.
Due to the weekend rainfall,
cutscene.
clear skies seem unlikely in the area.
To answer your question, Norm, I guess you're gonna have to keep watching us here at Insomni-Attack to find out, huh? Okay, so the weekend rainfall, clear skies in the likely area.
A thick fog is expected to set in tonight and remain until tomorrow morning, with heaviest concentration in the Inaba area. Anyone planning to go out tonight should take care. Now for our hourly weather breakdown.
More fog, huh? There's been a lot of that lately. Hopefully it's not a sign of more trouble. What did I say about changing the channel without asking?
Have a great day, even during Golden Week, at your local Junes. Come see for yourself and get in touch with our products. Every day's great at your Junes.
Every day's great at your Junes. Dad, they're going to be open during Golden Week.
Poor Hanamura.
I heard. Do you want to go somewhere during the long holiday?
We can go somewhere?
How about it? Got any plans yet?
No plans.
Then let's all go somewhere together. Junes, 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 Junes.
You sure you want to go to Jeunesse? We can go there anytime. Come on, girl. Time for bed. It's late.
All right. Every day's great at your Junes.
Looking forward to it too, Nanako. Huh. Hey, Uncle Dojima. Oop, wait, hang on. If it's you guys asking, of course I'm gonna keep it open. And speaking of open, let's open the fridge. Alright, guess I'm gonna go finish my book. Study time! Oh, right. It's raining and the fog's coming. Let's go check the Midnight Channel, make sure everything's okay. That's a relief. There's a body. Something moved. There's something in the fog. Oh my gosh. Ew, 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 ew. That's creepy.
Oh, good morning.
Hi, Yukiko-san. Feeling better?
Yeah, I'll be coming to school again, so that'll be nice. I caused everyone some real trouble. I'm sorry.
Aw, no need to apologize. Not like it was your fault.
No, sorry isn't quite right. What I mean to say is, thank you. My mother's back to work already.
Oh, your mom's doing okay too? Good to hear.
The maids are being really supportive, and I think things are going even smoother than before. I wonder if I was trying too hard. I may have been too caught up in the idea that I had to do everything myself. Ever since the incident, I feel like I can think about these things more calmly. But it's still kind of embarrassing. You guys saw everything, even the things I didn't want to admit.
You know, Yukiko, even if that's the case, I think you've already changed.
Really?
Yukiko!
Oh, it's Chie. Well, I'll talk to you later.
That's a relief. What a thing to say. Oh, really shot himself in the foot there. What a way to start the day. Oh, wait, hold on, wait, why am I under fire? The greatest candy in the solar system? Oh, Vallis Marineris. Huh. On Mars, huh? Thank you, Mega Man Star Force! Actually, I recently heard an article about, space debris and garbage cleanup. Oop, wait, plot.
Sorry to keep you waiting. The soba's yours, right, Chie?
Thanks! Oh, that smells so good! These instant noodles are just the thing to help me through club. How much longer do I have to wait on this?
Ease up, girl.
It still needs a few minutes.
I can hear your hunger from here.
So why are we here? Oh yeah, we were gonna ask Yukiko what happened.
Yukiko-san, I hate to bring up stuff you'd rather not think about, but I need to ask you again. Did you recall anything about when you got kidnapped?
No. I thought I might remember something if I let it sit for a while, but as time passes, it only gets hazier. I think the doorbell rang at the entrance, and someone called for me. But when I woke up after that, I was already in the castle. I'm sorry.
At the front door.
No need to apologize. But does this mean her visitor is the culprit?
That's pretty ballsy, just walking up to someone's front door and throwing them into a TV.
I don't know. If it's true, then that's one daring criminal. What kind of killer would ring the doorbell?
Maybe he's also polite.
The police are probably looking for witnesses, but I don't think we can expect much from them. As if the culprit wore bright yellow clothes at the scene of the crime.
I wonder why whoever it is would do stuff like this.
We won't know until we confront him ourselves. But we can be sure of one thing. It's no coincidence that people keep ending up in that place. Someone on our side is definitely kidnapping them and throwing them into the TV. It's murder, all right. Oh yeah, we never told you. This guy and me are gonna catch the culprit ourselves. The police are out of their league on this case, but we got personas.
Do you think you guys can lend us a hand?
I'm helping out too. I can't believe someone would throw people into a place like that. I'm gonna sock whoever's doing this.
Chie. Let me help too. I want to know why this is happening. Especially if someone hates me so much they want to kill me. I don't want to run away from myself anymore.
All right, then let's all work together and catch this asshole.
Agreed.
But how are we gonna find them? We don't have a single lead yet.
I'm the third one to be targeted so far, but I have a feeling this isn't the end of it. If we had an idea of who might be targeted next, wouldn't we have an advantage over the killer?
So we'll outsmart them, huh? Yeah, that might work. Okay, so let's see if we can figure out what ties the victims together. First, there was that announcer, Mayumi Yamano. Second was Saki Konishi. So, what do they all have in common?
Sorry, guys. So what do Saki Konishi, Yumi, the Amano lady, and Yukiko have in common? That's a good question, SK. They're all female.
Bingo.
How dare he target females? Now that's unforgivable. The culprit's gotta be some kind of pervert.
Also, what about this? The second and third victims had some sort of connection to the first one.
Hey, that's right! Yukiko and Saki-senpai both had connections to that announcer.
That's true. Then, does that mean females connected in some way to Miss Yamano's case are being targeted?
I think that's a safe assumption for now. There's another angle we can take too. If another person disappears,
You think they'd be on that midnight channel? That happened right before Yukiko was kidnapped too.
yeah, it's hard to tell who at first, but what's important is, it's happened before the victims disappeared. Kinda like a ransom note. We still don't know why that happens, but we'll have to rely on it for now.
The next time it rains.
By the way, aren't those done by now?
Oh yeah, we've been talking this whole time.
Whoa, that's right! Chow time!
Hey, could I try just a little bit of that? Just one tiny bite?
Hands off the soba, pal. Go get your own if you want some.
Oh, fierce.
Okay, just one bite. Got it?
Do you want to try some?
Well, if you insist. Could this be Seishun Point event? Indirect kiss.
It's so good! The aroma, the flavor, and the texture all combined. This is perfect!
Oh, is this a kitsune udon thing? This is really good. Oh, I love the spices.
Ah! What the hell are you doing?
So sorry.
You ate everything!
My fried tofu.
hope you guys understand what this means.
Oh, wait, stop! I'm sorry! I'll buy you steak. It'll be on me.
Is Yosuke's solution to solving every Chie-related problem just to buy her a steak?
You hear me? The very best!
Steak?
My tofu.
Come on, Yukiko! There's steak in it for us now! We can eat instant noodles anytime we want, right?
Well, as long as it isn't too fatty.
Okay, we've reached the verdict. You are hereby sentenced to buying a steak. What wouldn't be too fatty? Filet? Ooh, filet sounds nice and expensive. Filet mignon!
Hey, you've got a pony up too. You're just as much to blame. Man, talk about great timing. We just started serving grilled steak today.
As if the shopping district needed more competition.
We're doing our part to spread this town's specialty dish. Plus, we've already got an excellent grill.
Oh, so it's a collaboration?
That's just a yakisoba griddle. Oh well, steak is steak.
Teppanyaki.
It's far from a filet steak, though. Yukiko, are you okay with this? It's not too heavy for you?
I'll eat it. I'm still mad.
So sorry, Yukiko-san.
So back on topic. I wonder what kind of person the culprit is.
If you focus just on the announcer's case, it seems like a revenge thing. Maybe it was her lover's wife.
But Misuzu Hiragi had a solid alibi, didn't she? And it seemed like she was already separated from her husband.
Really? You know an awful lot about this. Okay, what about the second case? Saki-senpai. She found the announcer's body. Assuming the same person killed them both, then why target Senpai?
What if it's just a coincidence?
Well, we can't rule out that possibility. But maybe it was to keep her quiet. Like she found evidence that led to the culprit.
But the killer just threw the announcer into a TV, right? I don't think he would have left evidence the police, much less a high school student, would catch.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I thought the countryside would be a snooze, but it's proving to be a lot more exciting than I thought. Oh, they updated the menu.
Huh? Isn't he that detective?
Hey, you were at Dojima-san's. I'm not. Oh, wait. Hey, this is great timing after all. Dojima-san said that he'll be leaving work on schedule tonight. Could you pass that on to Nanako-chan?
Oh, okay. Nanako's gonna be real happy about that.
Yo, I'm Adachi, Dojima-san's gopher. I mean, his partner.
Are you this busy every day?
Huh? Oh, well, the public seems to be getting a charge out of these cases, but we can't leave it at that.
Sorry to butt in, but could it be that the killer targeted Saki-senpai in order to silence her?
Sure get to the heart of the matter. Yikes. Of course, we're also thinking along those lines. She was killed right after the announcer's body was found. If the killer was trying to silence her, there might have been something at the scene only she would have understood.
So then maybe there was something specific about Saki after all.
Which would mean that the culprit may be someone close to Miss Konishi. Nothing like that points to Misuzu Hiragi, so... Oh, I might have stumbled across something here. Wait, are you listening to all that? Crap, me and my big mouth. Don't tell anyone I said any of that, or Dojima-san will flay me alive. Relax, kids. The police are on the job. See ya.
You were right, Yosuke. The police are totally useless.
Or if anything, just Adachi uses.
Ah! My steak's getting cold!
Could you shut up about the steak for 5 seconds?
Wow, this really is inside the TV. It's Teddy. That it wasn't a dream.
Are you feeling better, Yuki-chan? I did what you said. I've been a good bear.
Oh, I see. Good boy.
Well, this bear's part of the reason we want to find the culprit.
I'm one of the group now, too. Let's work together, okay?
Yep, I was thinking the same thing. That's why I got these ready for you, Yuki-chan.
Oh, so these are what everyone's wearing. Thank you, Teddy. You're right. It's just as if the fog doesn't exist.
Hey, tell me something. How come you have so many pairs of glasses?
Excellent question. Guess what? I'm the one who makes them. I've lived here for a long time, so I came up with some ways to be comfortable here.
I see. But don't you need a pair?
Ooh, good point. Another great question. Listen to this. My eyes themselves are lenses.
Huh.
You didn't know?
Of course not.
Why are you being so mean? You act like you're not interested. I'm a really dexterous bear. See how smoothly my fingers move?
What am I even looking at?
Coolly.
Ow!
Yosuke, was that really necessary, though?
You dropped something.
Oh, that's a pair I kinda screwed up on.
Ooh.
Yukiko?
How do I look?
Man, I gotta say, you look great.
Do you like that one, Yuki-chan?
I want to wear this one. It's even got a nose guard.
Oh, no you don't!
How very unfortunate. That pair doesn't have the right lenses in. Guess I should have made an actual pair.
Aw, too bad. Here, Chie, your turn.
Man. Alright, fine. How'd it come to this?
Yukiko-san? Hello?
There goes one of Yukiko's laughing fits. I never thought she'd do it when someone besides me was around. These stupid glasses are useless for investigating. I mean, what the hell's this nose for anyway?
Nice work, huh? That's what happens when you guys leave me here alone and I get bored.
Well, I'm glad that she's in high spirits again, I guess.
Oh, Chie, the look on your face. It was so funny. I can't stop. Oh, my stomach.
Her laugh's so infectious, I'm trying to hold it in and not, like, destroy your guys' ears.
The 4th and the 5th. I think I might be able to get the 4th and the 5th off.
Really?
Oh, hey! Family trip! Woohoo!
Really?
What, you don't believe me?
It's always canceled.
Not every year. I know you wanted to go to Jeunesse, but I wouldn't mind going a little further out of the neighborhood.
Really? Can we go on a trip?
Well, it might be okay to go on a trip once in a while. I'm sure it'll be crowded everywhere, though.
Yay! We're going on a trip!
All right. Then we need to think of someplace to go. How about you? You want to come along with us?
Of course. I want to come.
Yeah! Let's all go together!
Looks like Nanako wants us all to go.
Let's bring boxed lunches!
Bento party.
Yeah, good idea. We're always eating side dishes for dinner. But I can't cook, and Nanako's not good enough yet to make them by herself. Well, it'll work out. That's what we got this guy for, huh, Nanako?
Ah,
Yay! Boxed lunches!
so Uncle Dojima knows. Or was it because I left evidence in the kitchen last time I cooked? Either way, it sounds fun. Bento and a trip. How nostalgic. Uncle Dojima's here. Understood, Unc. I almost forgot to save. Norm comments, I had bento once. That stuff is amazing. Truth be told, actually, bento is just a word that means, like, a prepared or packed lunch and stuff, so it's really just, a takeaway lunchbox or whatever. Although I do know that it's common in the West to refer to certain, like, sets and stuff as bento style. Although, you saying that's making me kind of hungry, too. That said, I hope you enjoyed tonight's Midnight Channel. Oh, wait, no. I mean, Insomni-Attack. Yukiko's safe. Clubs are happening. Yumi's route is kind of hitting a little too scarily close to home. But this adventure will have to continue another night. So we'll see you. Same time, same place. Another Tuesday Midnight Channel. Have a good evening, everyone.